Warning! Warning! This podcast is not for the easily offended. We are two guys that think everything and anything can or is a joke.
There is no limits to what our minds may come up with. But understand, these thoughts are all in the nature of comedy. And nothing said here should be taken as gospel. Neither of us are Jesus.
Our testosterone is just too damn high, man.
Fuck yeah, brother!
Anyway, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a hurricane of humor and thunderous thoughts as we take conversations on a whirlwind to the limits. Hell yeah, brother.
I don't care about humor. Sam, without humor, there's only Hitler.
Do you think that Tarzan was a virgin whenever he met Jane, or was he clapping monkey ass before that?
AIDS. My last name may be Todd, but I'm no retard.
Oh.
You look like a guy that only watches Simpsons porn. You're a fucking homosexual.
You're the homie Sean Connery, dude.
Dude, from his grave, give me a Ouija board. Let's talk about bitches, Sean.
Hanging out with me is like a ride on the Titanic. You didn't expect it, but you're getting wet. If I'm in Bangkok and get fooled, but I don't hate it, am I bisexual?
What if I texted you something like, Daddy, I'll throw it back on you?
If you ever text me the words daddy, I will block you.
Of course the conspiracies about the Jews are real, because their Holy Land is called
Israel.
and treated like a Twizzler and twist her up in Naked Twister.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to clapcleats.com. Promo code Hurricane of Thoughts. That's Thoughts, THOTS.
Ooh, what's good, Hurricane homies? It's your boy, it's the Juggernaut Jester Josh, and we're back for another Tuesday of Hurricane Chaos. Okay, we'll start out with the story this week. We're gonna go, since it's almost summertime, and summertime reminds me of a couple things. So, I'm not gonna say no names, because I don't know if they want this story out there, but I'm gonna tell the story without names. So, it was my 18th birthday, and my birthday is 5 days after the 4th of July. Okay? And we decided that we were gonna drink. Me and my best friend and his girlfriend and his brother, and we were all gonna hang out at my house, have a barbecue, and I was gonna drink my first drinks. Okay? And that night I drank a lot. And my friend drank a lot. And his girlfriend drank a lot. And we were going to sleep outside in tents. But that's not what happened, because just like July weather, here comes a nighttime thunderstorm. And with the nighttime thunderstorm, we all have to go inside. So, I'm in my room, in a trailer, people. I'm in my room. Okay? My friend, his brother, and his girlfriend are in my living room. So my friend and his girlfriend set up the tent on the floor, and they're in the tent. His brother's on the couch. How about my trailer was shaking that night? On my birthday, in my house, my friend is shaking the whole house. Nobody can sleep. His brother's right next to him on the goddamn couch. God damn it, these people from Pennsylvania. If you know, you know. I got a tickle in my nose. Ugh. All right, let's get into it. So, we want to talk about? Anybody got anything they want to talk about? We got any stories, any news that you guys want to hear about? Possibly. Shaking the whole cloud. Yeah, exactly, dude. The whole house, dude. It's unbelievable. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. All right. What we got going on here? I want to talk about Pokemon Home.
Okay, well, let's talk about it. I know it was supposed to be out in April originally. They said April-ish when the game first came out. They were like, oh, it'll be around April-ish or so. And then April came around and they were like, nah, it's gotta go a little bit farther. Then we waited, and then they dropped the downloadable content that I'm not buying. And then they were like, dude, okay, it's gonna come out May this day or whatever. And then that day came around and they were like, mm-mm. On the day it was supposed to come out, they were like, mm-mm. And then today, they finally dropped Pokemon Home compatibility for Scarlet and Violet. Now, I don't know if anybody gives a fook about Scarlet and Violet, but I do. Because now, if I want to restart the game, I don't have to hit up my friend that lives across the country to trade Pokemon. I can just pop, pop, boop, a bop, boop, a doop, bop, bop, boop, bang, ba doo. I can do that. Ooh, this reminds me, I've been seeing a bunch of memes about Zelda. People are upset. Well, there's a controversy right now. Just like back in the day when Pokemon had, the people who would have infinite rare candies and shit, and people would be like, that's not playing the game. You're cheating. Don't disagree. Okay? But if you play the same game 100 times, if you do 10, 15 of them with the cheats, it's pretty fun. Alright? So, apparently Zelda has something where you can jump, pull out your glider, drop stuff in midair, and then exit the game, and then start. And then it's still in your book bag, and then you can grab it on the ground underneath of you. So people do that over and over again, and there's people that have, I don't know what a rupee is, or a ruble, or I'm pretty sure that's like a Russian currency. Is Zelda Russian? What's going on, dude? I don't know anything. The new game is kind of crap. Did you get the new game? Because, I know that, there's, a war right now between the Zelda fans and the Nintendo people. Well, it's, actually, it's like Chinese checkers war, right? So, people are mad that there's the glitch, and then the game company made a hot fix where you couldn't do the glitch anymore. So now there's a bunch of people that refuse to update their Zelda game so they can do the cheat, Duplication, huh? Yeah, dude, unless you updated. If you updated, you can't duplicate shit, son. You can't duplicate shit if you updated. You can't duplicate shit if you updated. So, I don't know much about Zelda. In my opinion, all I know about Zelda is from when I was on the bus in middle school, and my friend used to play it in the seat in front of me, and I'd look over his shoulder, I'd be like, hey, what are you playing? And all it looked like was he was cutting grass. I was like, what the fuck? Zelda's just a grass cutting game? Oh, I don't give a fuck that he uses a sword. Cutting grass is not cool. I don't give a fuck, dude. That's why the Mexicans do it, dude. Because none of us want to do it because we want to be cool. Breath of the Wild is? I don't even know what the Breath of the Wild is. Is that another Zelda game? I'm assuming it's Zelda Breath of the Wild, which doesn't make sense for me because are you cutting grass in the wild? How do you cut grass in the wild? If you say to me, hey Josh, you're gonna play a game where you cut grass in the wild, I'm gonna assume some jungle shit where I got a machete and I'm trying to fucking hack my way through the jungle to a national treasure type treasure, Oh, better, my bad. The new game is basically just its 2.0. What, dude? They just keep doing remakes, huh? But not the remakes we want, right? Like, Nintendo's still acting like everybody has access to Nintendo Switches. I mean, the DS's. Nintendo DS's in Heart Gold and fucking... that people still have access to Game Boys to play the original game. I want the original game, or at least the original, like, run-through. You can have all the new Pokemon in there or whatever. Just whatever. I don't give a fuck how you do it. I want to be able to go through the first set again. That'd be sick, dude. But nah, dude. But nah, Ski. Nah, Ski. They gotta give us this bullshit-ass Pokemon games where you're just crouch walking around throwing Pokeballs and shit. Like, it's not even... It's like fucking, like, Duck Hunter or something. But instead of fucking shooting shotgun pellets, you're throwing Pokeballs. Like, what the fuck is that? That's not Pokemon. Pokemon Go's trash too. Pokemon Go would be way more trash if you put it into a console form. The only reason Pokemon Go isn't the worst thing Pokemon's ever done is because it's real life. Like, you have to go out and about and do shit, right? Okay? So, if Pokemon Go was on the game console, I don't want to play that. And that's what they're making now until Scarlet Violet. I mean, Sword and Shield wasn't like that. It was kind of, like, Sword and Shield was good. What do we want to talk about now? Let's talk about... Okay, we could talk about Nick Cage, Fast and the Furious, or Deadpool 3. Which one do we want to talk about? Nick Cage, Fast and the Furious, or Deadpool? I know which one is stupidest. I know which one is the dumbest. Which one do we want? Deadpool? The Crazy Sparky? The Crazy Sparky! Okay, so Deadpool. You guys have heard, I talked a little bit about it a week or two ago, about the writer's strike, right? Because ChatGPT's taking our chirps. Okay? So ChatGPT's taking our chirps. And the writers have gone on strike. Okay? Now, I have two things to say about this. I don't need writers. It's all off the top. So, this is my time to shine. Let's go, dude. Okay? And I heard something today that made me hopeful about the downfall of ChatGPT's and what I would be able to bring to the table. And I don't need, fuck you, Jimmy Fallon, dude. You have a writer's room full of, 15 writers, dude, and your show's still not that funny? Come on, bruh. If you put up my show compared to your show, the amount that goes into your show versus how much goes into my show, dude, math don't equal up, dude. So there's an outlier somewhere. And that outlier's right here. So fuck you, Fallon. Okay? So, with the writer's strike, movies are getting tricky to film, which really affects Deadpool 3 because they're in the final stages of filming and they're on a deadline for release. Now, they've gotten permission to continue filming, but something that makes Ryan Reynolds so beloved as an actor and makes the Deadpool movies great is he is an improvisational actor. And due to the writer's strike, he can only say what was already written and approved. He is not allowed to improvise any lines or anything. So, my question is if the movie doesn't seem that great, or doesn't live up to the hype of the other movies, or it's just not good at all, who do we blame? Do we blame ChatGPT? Do we blame the money-hungry executives that won't let people keep their jobs because a new, cheaper alternative is available? Or are we mad at the writers because, whatever, dude, fuck them? I don't know what the answer is, but I know that Deadpool's probably going to suck now. And I don't like it. Okay, so Fast and the Furious. All right, we'll talk about that. So, apparently, I have not watched the new Fast movie, Fast X. But leading up to this movie, Vin Diesel was being like, this is the last installment. This is the end of the franchise. This is it. This is what we've been working towards. We're having a good time. Okay? And how about the Twisted Metal series coming out? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. I'll look it up here in a second. Okay, but anyway. So Vin Diesel said that Fast X was the final installation of the Fast and Furious franchise. Well, the series or whatever, the main movies or whatever. So then everybody goes and, you know, Fast and Furious has a big opening week, right? They do better than expected by a lot of people. And what everybody found out is it ends in apparently one of the worst cliffhangers of all time. Apparently it's like if you just took a movie, you're in the middle of watching a movie, and then somebody next to you just hit the power button, and then the credits started rolling, right? Like just at a random time in the movie, they just hit the power button. Like apparently that's what it seemed like. And then after the opening weekend, Vin Diesel comes out and goes, yeah, it's a 3-part movie series to end it. What the fuck, dude? Okay, but this brings me to the fun part. I bet you guys aren't expecting this. Japanese titles for the Fast and Furious movies. Okay. Are you guys ready for this? So in Japan, they do not call them the Fast and Furious movies. These are the titles of the Fast and Furious franchise in order of release. Wild Speed, Wild Speed X2, Wild Speed X3 Tokyo Drift, Wild Speed Max, Wild Speed Mega Max, Wild Speed Euro Mission, Wild Speed Sky Mission, Wild Speed Ice Break, and then Wild Speed Super Combo. What's up, guys? What's up, dude? What's up, guys? Do you guys remember Wild Speed Sky Mission? Do you guys remember that when they was do Wild Speed Sky Mission? Remember that shit? What about Wild Speed Euro Mission? What about that? You guys remember that? Dude, Wild Speed. Dude, that's so funny that they changed the name. So funny. Wild Speed. Yeah, Wild Speed. And that's why it makes sense, though, because it actually doesn't make sense now. Because the song that they made for the movie says Fast and Furious. Bah. Dude, I wonder if the Japanese one goes, whoa, whoa, Wild Speed. Ah. Whoa, whoa, Wild Speed. I don't know, but what is... Okay. Twisted Metal series. Twisted Metal series. Okay, what the fuck is this? About a driver who takes a job to deliver a package across a apocalyptic wasteland while being chased by marauders. It's got Samoa Joe in it, dude. What the fuck, dude? And this guy looks like cracked out Mexican Colin Kaepernick. Who the fuck is this guy? Richard Cabral, dude. What a wild face, dude. Wild Speed. Because when you're in Tokyo, Wild Speed. It's based on an old video game. It's got Samoa Joe in it, dude, and he's Sweet Tooth. Yeah, dude. And then this dude with a extremely crooked fucking nose. Alright. Wild Speed. Yeah, dude, I don't know anything about it. But it looks good. Did you just say Samoa Joe is Sweet Tooth? That's what it said, yeah. It said in the cast, Samoa Joe is Sweet Tooth. Who's Sweet Tooth? Tell me about it, dude. Tell me about Sweet Tooth, bro. Samoa Joe, a.k.a. Samoa Sweet Tooth Joe. Samoa Sweet Tooth Joe. That's actually a perfect fit. It's actually a perfect fur. Perfect fur. All right, bet. Dude, what's Sweet Tooth? What is it like an asshole? Like just some big asshole that wrecks stuff? He's a clown who is only in the Twisted Metal series to cause chaos. Oh yeah, dude, that's not a bad fit. Samoa Joe, super clown of chaos. Dude, me and Samoa Jones are Samoa Jones. Samoa Jones! Osmosis Samoan Jones? Okay. Me and Samoa Joe are both clowns of chaos. Alright, well, we'll get into some stories. Alright. Oh, shit. Are we fans of Nick Cage here? Think of it as the Joker, but with ice cream truck armed with missiles and chain guns? Well, I'm putting that in the chat GPT. I mean, not chat GPT. I'm putting that into the image generator. Oh, let's try this out real quick. Okay. Okay, so Joker riding in an ice cream truck, armed with missiles and chain guns. Missiles! Ba 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 da. Fuck it, dude. We'll create 4 of them. Let's go, dude. Oh no. All right. Well, those aren't good at all. Well, this was a waste of time. Fuck yeah, dude. My brain is way better than these stupid AI, bro. I swear to fucking God, dude. I heard something today that made my ego go through the fucking roof skis, dude. In case of this guy who knows AI was talking about the entertainment industry, and he was like, yeah. The companies can think all they want. Yeah. You can take a person's idea and you can write it and fix errors and run it through there, and it can do this or do that or whatever. But it can't create original ideas, right? And actually, because so many people are interacting with the AI is getting confused. So today I asked AI to give me a simple task. I said, give me 10 unknown facts about Texas. Because I'm going to Texas in 2 weeks, chat. Okay? So I simply asked it, I said, give me 20 or 10 or 20 unknown facts about Texas. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to catch on to this, but I'm going to tell you what it said. One of the facts that it gave me about Texas. And you guys tell me if you think this is real or false. Where is it? Come on now. Oh, dude, there's no way, dude. Did I really lose it? Ah, okay. In 1925, the Texas School Book Depository in Dallas became infamous as the site where Lee Harvey Oswald assassinated President John F. Kennedy. ChatGPT just told me as a fact that Kennedy got shot in 1925. Now, I don't know if we have any nerds in the chat that care about history or the coolest president to get one of the coolest presidents of all time. But does 1925 sound like the year that JFK got shot? Because I just discovered today that my dad was born just a couple months after JFK was shot in the head. So if that's true, then my dad is 100 years old almost. What's up with that, ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is now getting so many trolls giving it false information that it doesn't even know what information to use anymore. So that's exciting. ChatGPT. Oh yeah, fucking Joker. Here. I put it down. I think that shit's going down for real. To be honest with you, I think that phones are way more destructive than we ever would have thought back in the day. Very exciting. What's very exciting? What's very exciting? Okay. What was I about to say? Oh, phones are strange. And I'm starting to have you guys, we've all seen those videos of teenagers, younger people, and just in general, they get their phone taken from them or something happens to it and they literally have a full-blown meltdown to the likes that people never have seen before. Full, basically grown adults having legit mental child breakdowns over something happening or their phone getting taken. I saw a video the other day where this student punched a teacher right in the fucking throat because the teacher took the phone during a test because the kid had it out. Okay? Then I saw this video where this girl smashed a window because they took her phone. Okay? And I'm starting to feel like all these things, we always talk about how social media is designed to be addictive. But we don't talk about, imagine if all we talked about was how fentanyl was designed to be addictive, but we never talked about how it was killing people or how, people were overdosing on it or how it was bad for society, right? We just be like, wow, the way the things are set up and, the way it's set up, it's absolutely, truly amazing what it does to the human mind. The way the fentanyl infects your brain and makes you feel the things that you feel is absolutely stunning. Okay? That's how they talk about social media. They're like, dude, the way these social media apps are designed to keep you scrolling and scrolling, and it gives off that fucking dopamine signal in your head. It's truly amazing what they've done. Okay? And realistically, it's gotten out of control because I think the phones are on, for mental health wise, I think they're on pace to catch up with hard drugs. And here would be my evidence. A teenage girl burned down her school dormitory because her phone was confiscated. I'll say it one more time for those in the back. A teenage girl burned down her school dormitory because they confiscated her phone. 19 people are dead. What? Dude, she went into a school dormitory, set it on fire, okay, because they took her phone. 19 people died. We need to ban lighters and matches and accelerants immediately. 19 people dead in the school dormitory? Do we not care about the kids anymore? That's more dead than 3 of the last mass shootings combined. Mass shootings. It only takes 4. That's mass. Okay? What the fuck are we talking about here? We need to ban lighters, matches. We might as well ban vapes too. And cell phones, because that caused this. Let's ban it all. Joe Biden, get your fucking stupid bimbo asshole Kamala on it. Okay? Get her away from the border. Okay? Get her away from AI. She has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Okay? And get her on this. We need you. Get fire out of here, dude. Fire's bad. 19 people dead in the school dormitory? God. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. 19 dead from a fire. Do they not practice fire drills anymore in fucking school? What the fuck, dude? How did 19 people die from a fire, dude? What, did she go in there with a fucking flamethrower? How did, dude, how did 19 people die? I'm mad confused, bro. I'm mad cornfused, bro. Ah, fire bad. You're right, dude. You're right, dude. These fucking Republicans, and they, you know why they're the red states? Because they love fire. They love firearms. They love fire. All things that cause death. It's unreal, dude. If you vote for Donald Trump, like, I just, like, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of person could you possibly be if you vote for Donald Trump? You're supporting fire and firearms. You're supporting the death of children that don't know how to smell smoke. You're supporting the death of kids that don't know how to get out of a building. You're supporting the death of teenagers that don't know how to wake up when things get hot. Sit. Oh. Fire bad. Fire. It is bad. I'll say it like, dude, I'll say it like a liberal talking to its constituents. Okay, we are gathered here today to mourn the losses of all those brave sleeping students in that dormitory, okay? All of them just sat by and let justice prevail as this girl's phone was confiscated. She deserved to have her phone taken away. We cannot let this go unnoticed. And what did she do? She decided to take right-wing Republican action for her phone being taken. And she used not firearms this time, as most people choose with schools, but firearm adjacent by taking off the arms. She went in there with a 100-pound propane flamethrower. That's not confirmed, but I believe it in my liberal heart. She probably got it from one of these red states like Texas. It's getting hard for me to even speak under these conditions because it's like these red Republican imbeciles and their Trump leader, they just don't care. Shut the fuck up, bitch! She just breaks down and runs off stage. That's normally how it goes. And that was liberal theater with the Jester. since we're talking a little wee bit about politics, I'm not going to go too hard or too in-depth into this. I don't really care. But this is fire. Okay? With a capital F. This is a German front page headline. Okay? A German in Germany. This is what it says on the front page of the newspaper. Let me clear my throat for this. Welcome to the Tuesday Night News with Hurricane of Thoughts. If you're in Germany today and you happen to look at the newspaper, you would see the title, Ist Donald Trump ein Sexmonster? Ist Donald Trump ein Sexmonster? And the answer is yes. Okay, the answer is 100% yes. Donald Trump is a sex monster. No views politics? Exactly, dude. In Germany, they want to know, is Donald Trump a sex monster? Now, in Germany, if you're having a hard time, okay? If you're lonely in Germany and you know all the girls and guys look the same, they all have blonde hair, blue eyes, I don't know why. Something probably happened. I don't know. I don't actually know what's going on with that. But in Germany, everybody looks the same. So like, let's just say you're feeling frisky and you move from Germany to the United States and you want to be an sex monster like Donald Trump. Okay, if you're a fan of Donald Trump in Germany, and you read this headline, Ist Donald Trump ein Sexmonster? And you think, yes, he's ein Sexmonster. And you come to America, and you want to destroy pussies like the Nazis destroyed Europe, use clap cleats, dude. Okay, when you need grip like those tiger tanks in the city, okay, but you need it in your bedroom, okay, going pole to pole, coast to coast, bed frame to bed frame, okay? And you start destroying and dropping bombs in the bed, dude? Come on, bro. And you know she's got them heavy nukes on her. You know what I'm saying? Flopping around. Dude, fucking clap cleats, dude. Approved from 1946 and on. Be a fucking sex monster. Dude, I bet. Hold on. Dude. German translation of sex monster. Translation of sex monster. Dude, they made it up, dude. It's not a German word. They literally just made an American thing. They just called him a sex monster. It doesn't even have the accent. It's not even sex monster. It's just sex monster. Ist der Donald Trump ein sex monster? What the fuck? Never. We hold nothing back. Dun, 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 dun. It's the Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Is Donald Trump ein sex monster? The answer is yes. What you gonna do with all that Trump inside your country? We're gonna get you drunk. Get you love drunk off our Trump. My 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 Trump. His lady I'd like to hum. Check it out. Obama's dating a man. All right, dude. Sex monster. No. It's not sex monster. It's sex monster. It's literally spelled like an American, dude. Sex monster. It's spelled like this. Sex monster. Oh, I forgot the N. I'm not allowed to use the N, chat. I'm white. There we go. Sex monster. All right, so Donald Trump, we've officially decided. Okay. Let's think about it. If Donald Trump is a sex monster, what person could we elect next to be an even bigger sex monster? Mumster? A sex mumster, dude? What is this, fucking stepmom porn? Get out of here with that shit, dude. Munster. With the Goonies? You think Trump's fucking the Goonies, dude? You think Trump does the truffle shuffle? Dude, that's how Trump humps. The Trump hump is a truffle shuffle. Dude, that's it, dude. The Trump hump is the truffle shuffle while he pretends to hula hoop. You know what I mean? Exactly, dude. Because Donald Trump is Donald Trump, dude. Why do I keep calling him Donald Trump? What the fuck is wrong with me? Donald Trump is the sex monster. Like, what the fuck, dude? He's got the damster. Alright. So, now that we've talked about the elites, it's only fitting that we transition into a pedophile story. So here we fucking go. Okay? So an LAPD officer, LAPD, okay? Los Angeles Police Department officer, has been accused of sexually assaulting 4 children. He died in custody. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. No. No, we killed another one. No. But what will we waste our tax money on? This guy deserved to live in a cage thinking about all the times that he had sex with those little kids. Beating his fucking meat in solitary because they have to protect him. Oh, no, dude. Where's all that money gonna go now? You know what I mean? It's just gonna go. Where's it gonna go now? You know? Fuck, man. This guy died before he got to experience guilt. But let's be realistic. You can't let it, you know what I mean? Like, if you're the cops that he works with, right? So let's say I'm a cop, and I'm working with people, and one of them motherfucker turns out he was touching little kids. You can't let him make it to jail, bro. Accidents have to happen. You know what I mean? Accidents have to start happening. Like, oh my God, somebody pulled the fire alarm. Oh my God, the camera got turned by the fucking window cleaner or some shit. Why was the window cleaner inside? We don't know. Well, how did this guy die on our watch? I don't know, but there's 167 names that have access. So what kind of investigation do we want on this pedophile? How much more tax money are we going to spend worrying about this pedophile? Right? Dude, instead of calling Donald Trump a sex monster, let's start calling pedophiles sex monsters. Monsters. Instead of fucking trying to change it to where it's an accepted like disability and it's they're not called pedophiles anymore. They're called minor attracted people. Well, pretty soon you're gonna be bullet attracted people. I know that. Not from me. I don't even own a gun. I don't even like guns. I'm scared of guns. I'm a liberal. You know what I mean? Joe Biden. Woo. Okay? But dude, like you keep doing that stuff, you know, bullets are gonna start feeling like magnet. Like you're gonna get magnetized, kid. All right. Who knows about RFKJ? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Okay. RFK has been doing the rounds because he's running for El Presidente. Okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I almost forgot that I grew up liking Democrats more. I almost forgot. Things have gotten so crazy that I almost forgot I grew up listening to Democrats talk and being like, yeah, I get it, yeah. You know? And now every time they talk, I just, I hate you. Okay? But RFKJ, dude, I don't agree with everything that he says. I don't agree with all of his ideas. But he also makes it feel like it's okay for me to not agree with him on everything. What? A guy who makes it where you don't agree with him all the way, but you don't feel like you have to, it's still a good choice? Where's that been in politics recently? I don't know, dude. Because over on the Republican side, well, I mean, okay. On the Democrat side, you've got ABC cutting off his answers, putting up a thing saying, his answer was incorrect and misleading and misinformation, and we know you don't want to hear that, so we took it down. Okay? And then they won't let him do the debates against Joe Biden because they're scared that Joe Biden will get stomped across the floor. Okay? And then they're boxing him out. Okay? But then over in the Republican side, we've got Trump versus DeSantis, who finally decided to start running. And DeSantis, you know, he took little jabs at Trump about COVID policies and whatnot. See, the problem is DeSantis is running like an old school 2000s, 1990s politician. That doesn't work when you're going against Trump. Because Trump just releases, like, he doesn't even make the video. He just posts an AI video, like retweets or retruths an AI video, making you look like an absolute soy boy dork nerd loser. And it worked, dude. Like, Trump doesn't have to actually care about policy. He's a clips dude. My man's gets clips. He moves merch and gets clicks and headlines, dude. What was it? There was a day from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. during the daily news cycle on all out of the 5 major sites like Fox, MSNBC, ABC, all those. Just in an 8-hour span, Donald Trump's name, the words Donald Trump or just Trump was used 399 times in an 8-hour span. I mean, the guy gets coverage, yo. So, I don't know if we've got any video game fans in here, okay, but Dead by Daylight, it's getting a movie, and also it's getting a new game. Or it's getting an update soon. And in the game Dead by Daylight, Nick Cage is going to be on there. That's right, Nicolas Cage, national treasure, double entendre, Nicolas Cage. Okay? And in the game, he was asked recently, did he record his own, like, game audio? And he said there's never been a voice replacement or a voice like mine, and there won't be now. I've recorded every grunt, scream, and exertion for my character in Dead by Daylight. So Nick Cage was just out here like, bro, make those noises again. They turned up. Dead by Daylight. Nick Cage, bro. That's what Nick Cage was doing in a sound booth, bro. Dude, Nick Cage is out here, dude. Nick Cage is goated, bro. You know what? I don't have much to talk about this week, to be honest. It's probably going to be a short ep. It's nice as fuck outside everywhere. We've got no viewers. I've got nothing to talk about. It's going to be a short one today. That's for sure. I don't have anything to talk about. I spent all week planning my trip to Texas. And there's no good fucking news because we're coming up on an election year and everything's political and I'm tired of political. It's not even fun to talk about anymore. When I first started the show, it was fun, but now it's not. It's just annoying. And all the news I got is fucking Nick Cage recorded his grunts and screams for Dead by Daylight. It's hard to find jokes in that, just sitting here, you know? It's hard, chat, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just annoyed because I fucking hate colors, you know? I just hate colors. It's so annoying how they just keep contaminating and ruining all the fucking whites. Like, dude, back in the day, like when they were separated, everything was fucking cool. You know what I mean? Everything was cool. They weren't fucking ruining everything about the whites. But now, because I'm doing my own laundry, I just throw everything in there at one time and all my whites come out fucked up. It's fucking crazy. That's a clip right there, dude. All right, you want to talk about Texas? The fuck no way? Jared, refresh your stream, dude. I feel like you're so far back. Dude. You want to? All right, we'll talk about Texas, dude. But I want to talk about this, dude, okay? So, I just did that little joke about, you know, the fucking laundry and shit, okay? So, the first thing the first way I said it was, I was at work and I just walked up to somebody, I was like, I fucking hate whites, man. You know what I mean? Like the fact that the fact that whites need to be separated from the coloreds all the time, like that's just crazy to me. I'm tired of doing laundry. And the person laughed and I was like, nah, dude, that's too safe. That's too safe. If I'm on stage and things aren't going great or like people aren't paying attention because they're ordering food or something, because that happens at clubs. People ordering food, ordering drinks. Maybe that person in front of you is funnier or the person in front of you wasn't that funny, so you don't have everybody's attention. If a fat guy, white guy walks up on stage and goes, you know what, I fucking hate colors. That gets everybody's attention, for sure. Jeremiah, dude, I don't think that you clipped it good, man. Because it's only 30 seconds. You probably got the very end of it. I don't know how you clipped, dude. But all I know is there's no way that you possibly got it clipped where I was like, dude, I fucking hate coloreds, bro. You know the way they're always ruining the whites? You know what I mean? Like back in the day, the whites and the blacks were separated and the blacks couldn't ruin all the fucking whites. But now that I have to do my own laundry, you know, everything's just fucking ruined. You know, like I need to get a girlfriend so I can stop worrying about laundry segregation. Bet you didn't clip that shit. I'm a sex monster. Yeah, dude, come on, guys. It's all good, Jared. I'm just messing around. I'll get one of those clipped myself. Nope. All right. So, okay, we got German. Okay, listen, literally, this is all I have written down for this week. Okay, oh, we're talking about Texas. All right, bet. Okay, we're talking about Texas. All right. So far, the ideal plan is I'm going to meet my buddy, and my other buddy's going to meet me, and we're going to drive to Texas. I have an open mic night scheduled for Thursday night, and I have a ticket to Joe Rogan's new club for an open mic night on Sunday night. So then I have time on Friday and Saturday to go around and look at apartments, enjoy the city, maybe go, because like Austin's famous for having just like music shows all the time, just like local bands and shit. So we might go to that if my friend can make it. I hope to fucking God he can, dude. I don't know why he doesn't just call his boss at home and be like, hey, yo, listen, bitch, unless you want mushroom stamped on the cheekbone, what you're gonna do is you're gonna let me have Father's Day off, because guess what, bitch? You ain't got a daddy, and my daddy needs attention, okay? Because I am the daddy of my house. That's my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And then you walk out, you hang up, and then she calls you back and goes, what the fuck was that about? And you go, listen, I'm just playing around, dog. I'm just being assertive. I need it off. I got shit going on. And then she's like, oh my God, absolutely. You know, get it done, bro. Drive to her house, put a fucking M80 in her mailbox, and then when she comes outside and goes, what the fuck? Be like, it's not delivery. It's a distress call, bitch. I need Father's Day off. Dude, I know you will, dude. I'm just fucking around, dude. I just need something to talk about, bro. There's nothing to talk about, dude. I got written down, German front page ist Donald Trump ein Sexmonster. Nick Cage did a grunts for Dead by Daylight. Fast and Furious, fucking in Japan, it's called Wild Speed Mega Super Cruise Space Mission Deluxe or whatever. LAPD officer raped kids, got killed by his homies. Ryan Reynolds can't improvise in Deadpool 3 because now it's going to be shit because of the writer's strike. A teen girl burned down a fucking a dormitory. We need to ban gas in school in lighters. Oh! And then this one. Dun, dun, dun. China has declared George Soros a global terrorist. That's right. George Soros is officially a global terrorist in the eyes of the CCP. Okay? In the eyes of the CCP, George Soros is... Texas is fucked. The size of everything is bigger, including the death of the gays? You think they're killing gays in Texas, bro? Okay, well, I know that Texas has... I'm not drinking in Texas. I know that. I'm not getting drunk at bars in Texas. There's a fucking serial killer. There's a conspiracy theory. I know if Sam doesn't show himself in the fucking chat right now so I know that he hears this, because, like, he's gonna fucking, fucking poop a stick of muffins. Okay? So, I'm not getting shit-faced drunk at a thing, because there is a group of serial killers across this country. An online 4chan-style group of serial killers called the Smiley Face Killers. Now, this is not confirmed, but police stations are working on it, which makes it real enough for me. If a police station is working on it, that makes it real. Okay? That's how I roll. So apparently what's happening is in these major cities, there is an extraordinary amount of men, only men, between the ages of 18 and 30 or 35 dying by drowning in the river, and everywhere that people are getting drowned or being drowned, not drowned, because that's drown. Learn that in grammar school, stupid. Okay? Where all these people drown, there's a smiley face on the fucking thingamabobber, dude. So they think that in Pittsburgh, Austin, Texas, San Francisco, in like Portland, Oregon, and a couple other places. All these like crazy weird cities that aren't super big cities, but just enough. They think that these people are going out and waiting for drunk dudes to come out of bars and then drowning them in the river. And police are actually investigating it as if it's a real crime, which makes it real. Which means Sam told me 4 years ago that there was a serial killer in Pittsburgh because too many people were dying in the river. And I told him he was retarded. That would be a news story and the cops would be investigating it. Well, they are now. Sam, you were 4 years ahead of your time, but 12 minutes too late to this podcast, you son of a bitch. God damn it, I wish he was here for that story. But yeah, dude, Austin, Texas is one of the ones that the FBI started investigating there. So we're definitely not getting too drunk, and I'm not going near no rivers if I'm intoxicated. No rivers. Not even the ones called Rivers Casino. Shout out Pittsburgh, dude. Okay, we're loosening up now, dude. Let's fucking get this, dude. Okay, let's get this, dude. I mean, obviously, dude, okay. Jeremiah, let's say me and you went to Texas, right? Me and you go this week to Texas. We got a couple days to do whatever we want. What's a list of some things you'd be interested in doing? Like, you know, fuck, dude, if I could swing it, I might go fucking... Dude, okay, let's see what's up, dude. Things to do in Austin, Texas. Do near. How far is the Alamo from Austin? They have the Capitol. They have the Bullock State, Texas State History Museum. Oh, that shit seems fire. They have a park. No rivers. Got it. No rivers. Comedy Club for sure, and maybe the Alamo. I was saying it as you did. Dude, the fucking Alamo. Okay. How far is the Alamo from Austin, Texas? Dude, it's only 74 miles. We could totally go see that in one day, dude. Okay, so if you do come, we already have 2 comedy clubs booked. Okay, we could go to the Alamo. Oh, dude, that'd be sick, bro. Maybe go see a live band. We'll do maybe, dude, I can find me a fucking little Mexican bitch that needs a green card that also likes country music. Oh, a conservative Mexican girl. Well, she'd probably be Haitian, Guatemalan, or Honduran, or something like that, because they don't actually come from Mexico. I don't know if you guys know that, but most of them travel through that shit, right? Okay, and let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest, okay? If your life is so bad that you're traveling through Mexico, that's not your homeland. You're from like Guam or Guatemala or Honduras or something, and you're traveling through Mexico where there's cartels that'll kill you, okay? Just to get to the border to hopefully get in, to not get harassed and told you're a piece of shit or whatever, okay? And then you meet me, okay? You finally get through the border and you meet me. You look at me like a fucking like a peasant during the medieval times. I'm a fucking fat white guy, right, with a nice car, and you're like, resources. I'm in there, bro. I'm the resources guy. You know what I'm saying? Mexican bitches try to hit you with shoes? Dude, I'll hit her with the fucking George W. You missed. And even if she hit me with a shoe, it's a shoe, bro. I ain't gonna swing back. I ain't even gonna throw the shoe back, dude. I'm just gonna be like, simmer down and go calm down, making some tamales. Hey! No, that's probably racist, dude. Tamales are Mexican, right? Hold on. Let's find out, dude. Where do tamales originate? Where do tamales? Mesoamerica. Yeah, tamales works. Dude, Honduras and Guatemala are both in Mesoamerica, dude. Fuck yeah, dude, I made it, dude. Historical joke. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. All right. Dude, maybe we could go see... Oh, dude, you'd hope a Mexican girl doesn't use the clap cleats, dude? I'll be using the clap cleats, dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'll be using the clap cleats so hard, she might get knocked out by the headboarder. I mean, what? Headboard. My bad, dude. My bad, dude. You know what I mean? Immigrants, border. It was there. It happens. Yeah, dude. Fucking cartels and shit. Dude, I could be the resources guy. Alright. So this is dumb. And I may have said it before. But it came up naturally in conversation this week at work. And it's something I've been saying for a really long time. And it's probably a simple enough joke that other comedians have said it. But I don't care. I find it fun. I'm not claiming ownership of it. I'm not going to say it on stage or anything. But it's just fun. Okay? Mexican versus Mexicant. What about WWE? Mexicool. Remember that? The Mexicools? Super crazy. Mexican or Mexicant? I'm going Mexican, dude. They can do a lot, dude. They can run a cartel. They can make an empanada. They can make a tamale. Okay? They can make soups. I bet y'all didn't know that a lot of Mexican culture is fucking soups. They make hella soups, yo. We think it's all burritos and tacos. No, that's American shit. That's Taco Bell. Bing! Or whatever the fuck that noise is. Boom! Or whatever. That's all fake, dude. Mexico loves soups. No, I remember. Lay cool, bro. Hold on. I gotta. Yeah, no, I know. Layla, dude. Layla was one of the first chicks from Layla from WWE was one of the first chicks where, like, I was in a room with all my hillbilly, like, relatives when we grew up on the farm, right? I'm like 8, 9 years old. I'm in a room with my uncle, my dad, my other uncle, my pap. You know, they're friends, okay? Everybody's drinking beer. I'm just sitting there. We're watching WWE, right? Next thing I know, Layla, Michelle McCool, Candice Michelle, you know, Lita, all Trish Stratus, all these hot-ass white bitches in the ring. I can't take my eyes off of Layla. That's when I knew I loved milk chocolate, Hershey's and otherwise. Hold on. I'm distracted, chat. I'm sorry, dude. Let's talk food. Like, cool. Okay, we'll talk food. We'll talk food. What are we talking food, bro? I mean, when we're in Texas, Jared, when we're in Texas, because you're going to convince your boss and I'm going to pay for you. We're having barbecue, bro. I've never had Texas barbecue. I've had Pennsylvania barbecue. I hate Pennsylvania barbecue for 3 reasons. One, It's not barbecue. 3, I don't like barbecue sauce. You put 5 sauces in front of me, okay? Put ranch, hot sauce, ketchup, I don't know, another sauce, and barbecue in front of me. Barbecue is the last one I'm picking. For chicken, I don't eat ribs all that often, but like when it comes to all that stuff, dude, hot sauce number 1. Hot sauce, put that shit on everything, okay? Put that shit on a Mexican bitch's pussy. Okay? Melas Zomos. All right, dude. I saw it the first time. I was getting there. Melas Zomos. What the fuck is this, dude? Ancient Spartan black broth? Dude, this, no wonder the fucking Spartans were warriors, dude. This shit looks like... No, actually, that picture looks alright. I don't know, bro. This shit kind of looks like crazy ass, like ancient beef stew. Fucking hot taco. Dude, fuck yeah, dude. You want me to get that little Mexican hot taco? Hey, you want to suck on my churro? Hey, let him know. Oh, wait. I don't have a churro. I'm not Mexican. Fuck, dude. So, you know, this is what's great about me. I have zero idea what I am. My dad, I bet if I asked him, he has no idea what the fuck we are. Okay? When I asked him when I was like in middle school and everybody was talking about their lineage and shit, I went home and I asked my dad, I say, hey, yo, what are we, yo? He said, fucking American. I was like, yeah, no, I know that, but where do we come from? He said, America. I said, yeah, but we're not Native American. When did we come over? And he's like, fuck, I don't know, dog, we're American. I was like, all right, man, got it, dude. Shit, brother. But low-key, dude, I saw a thing the other day. It was this like, it was this chart of feet. And like you have a foot gene that's predominantly from a certain area of the world. And based on my foot, this thing says that I am from Egypt. No wonder I fucking want to go there so badly. If I'm actually from like ancient descendants mixed with white people, but still have predominant Egyptian genes in my vein, everything makes so much sense. Dude, The Rock can suck my dick with that technocracy sign. I got black and Samoan in my veins. I'm rocking with strange. What's my motherfucking name? You suck. Okay, dude? How about you put your ego in check, get off the fucking steroids, and be a normal person like back when you got famous, instead of this crazy lunatic that looks like he's got veins popping out like he's one of those squeezy stress ball things. Unreal. You want to talk about feet? It's blood soup? Do I want to talk about feet, bro? Not really, dude. If I want to talk about feet, dude, I'll bring up Margot Robbie, dude. She's still dealing with the controversy of having to deal with the fact that she used fake feet on the Barbie poster or the Barbie trailer. So she was dealing with so much flack about using fake feet by these lunatics on the internet that are so turned on by toes that they can't fucking focus in life. You know what I mean? Like if you ever have a friend and you're like, dude, you want to go to the beach? And they're like, nah, I can't, but they don't give you a real reason why. It's because they can't be around that many open feet without getting a boner in public. You know what I mean? There's way more of them than I ever expected, dude. And she's had to deal with so many inquiries about the foot thing that she decided to release behind the scenes information about the scene she did where Leonardo ate her pussy. Did you know Leo can't eat cat? Oh, dude. Leo got eaten by a bear, but he can't eat pussy, dude. That's what Margot said. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Leo can't eat cat. Now, on one side, if you're Leo, She's above 25. Why the fuck you care, dude? You know what I mean? On the other side of it, right? It's a movie. You're not actually supposed to be trying to make her come, right? I don't know. Fake feet, bro. She's a Barbie. She's not supposed to have real feet. You know how Barbies have like the fucking solid foot or whatever? But these foot fetish freaks, in the trailer, there's a scene where she's in the car and she's got her fucking feet up out the goddamn window like it is, right? Yeah, that's right. I got socks on. You can't see my feet, you freaks. Okay? And people kept, these feet freaks just kept pausing the trailer and zooming in on her feet, and they were like, hey, these aren't real feet. And she started getting trashed online for not having real feet in the trailer. Because these foot freaks... Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. In your opinion, chat, which one's weirder? A foot freak, and I mean a foot freak. Now, if you think feet are cute, or you find them petite, and you're like, you know, like you don't mind them, that's not what I'm saying. If you seek out people, not you, if people that seek out feet, and people that like, you know, a girl can be blowing him, but the moment she puts her feet near his dick, it gets harder, that's a foot freak, right? Do you think that's weirder, or do you think furries are weirder? Foot freaks or furries? Which one's weirder? Spin Bob! How much for feet? Asking for a friend? One gifted. One gifted, and I'll show a foot. Damn, dude, I should have washed my foot before this. I had no idea we were going to get on my foot. All right. Spin Bob. Yeah, dude, I keep it interesting sometimes. Sometimes I throw in, Emily says feet. Feet are weirder? I agree, dude. I can talk my... Okay, if you're asking me personally, what's weirder, a foot freak or a furry? I'm saying foot freak because in my head, I cannot talk myself into being turned on by feet. But I might be able to convince myself that having a hot girlfriend in a cat suit and I come home with a rolled up newspaper and I bop her on the nose and I say, hey, bitch, what'd I tell you about being on the furniture? And then she gets down and starts doing her thing, you know what I mean? That could be hot. I just convinced myself right now. You know what I mean? I just come home, my girl's sitting on the couch, she's got her cat ears on, I bop her on the nose with a newspaper. Hey, girl, what'd I tell you about being on the furniture? Bad kitty. And she just gets down and starts fake purring on my dick? That'd be fire as hell, dude. You can't convince me with feet like that. Hell no. Ain't no way, bro. Feet are 100% worse? For sure, dude. I don't even know how it's a question, dude. You know what I mean? Like, if my girl wanted me to come home in a gorilla suit, you know, my imaginary girl, the one that probably never will exist, right? If my girl wants me to come home in a gorilla suit and fuck her like I'm doing guerrilla warfare in that trench, you know what I mean? If she wants me to go straight guerrilla warfare in that trench wearing a fucking gorilla suit, I swear to God, I'll do it. I'll go chip mode. Hurricane homies. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I might have just fucked myself up. I might have just made myself into furry. Dude, actually thinking about like, in the comfort of my own home, I would never want to be a public person with this shit. Like, I'm never having my bitch walk down the street in a cat costume, right? But if my girl was dressed up like Catwoman and I could bop her with newspaper and shit like that, dude, I'm in, bro. I might be in, dude. If she's dressed like a thick... Dude, if Megan Thee Stallion dressed up like a fucking... like a black wolf. Like a sexy... I just talked myself out of it, bro. I'm out. I'm out again. I'm out. Wolves. I'm out on wolves. See, when I had cat in my head, I was thinking Catwoman, which is Halle Berry. Figured it out, dude. The whole time I've been associating Halle Berry. Who wouldn't? You know what I mean? You might be a furry with Halle Berry dressed as Catwoman, right? Everybody agrees with that. Okay, but the moment you turn it into a furry wolf, I'm out. I'm out. Would you eat ass or eat out a furry instead? Like if it had to be one or the other, like I had to find a regular chick, non-furry chick, and I had to eat her ass, right? Or I had to find a furry and eat the box. Okay? Okay. That's a good question. Let's go. Okay, let's do pros and cons. Okay? How hygienic are normal girls' asses on a regular basis? Now, if I'm just walking down the street, right? And then you put this on me. And you say you gotta pick one and they're down with it, right? And I just point them out, okay? And then I gotta eat their ass. I don't know what that's gonna be like. Now, on the other, vice versa, these people be in fursuits all day long, okay? And let's get into the mentality. I just grossed myself out. Let's just get into the mentality of somebody who's a furry. They think, from what I understand on the internet, I don't know furries. Let's get one on the show. From what I understand, furries think that they're animals or something. So if you think you're an animal, you're probably not using hygiene products on your woohoo. You know what I mean? So you know, I'm gonna go eat ass. I'm gonna eat ass, bro. I'm gonna eat ass, bro, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, some of these furries want to shit in litter boxes. Ugh. I'm out, bro. I'm out. Now, if I could have a regular girlfriend that, like, once every 2 years wants to role play her being a kitty cat, I'm in, bro. I'm in. But full-blown furry, I'm out, bro. Out. They lick themselves. They lick themselves clean. Jared, I don't know if the internet's got everybody fooled, but I don't feel like a lot of furries are hot and flexible like that. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know, bro. Furry? That's mad weird, bro. I need to go to FurryCon. When's FurryCon? FurryCon. Oh my God, bro. Chat, there's no way. Chat, there's no fucking way. As one of my last things in Pennsylvania before I move. FurryCon is the end of June, beginning of July. Near where I live. So at the last weekend of June, first couple days of July, June 29th to July 2nd, is FurryCon in Pittsburgh. I have to go film it, right? I have to go talk to people. I have to understand what's going through their head. And I need a girl to sell me on it. That's my way in, chat. That's how I get it. I tell a girl I'm not in. I think I'm not in. I'm not convinced, you know, I'm out. And they'll be like, what do you mean you're out? I'm like, I'm not convinced. I don't know how clean y'all are. I don't know, like, if you're like a regular girl and I can have conversations with you. Like, are you just going to start meowing at me if I'm like, hey, yo, did you pay rent this month? And you just go, meow. Like, bitch, what? You know, like, dude, I can't deal with that. So then she's on the back foot where she's trying to prove her furry self to me. Oh my God, dude. Dude, I could be fucking Cuba Gooding Jr. She could be my little snow dog. Oh, dude. Furry Clap Cleats promo, can you do it? All right. All right. Okay, okay. Let's say you come home one day and your girl's dressed up like a little kitty cat woman on the couch. And you come home and you bop her on the nose and you're like, oh shit, things are about to get furry in a hurry, if you know what I mean. And you need to whip out the clap cleats. Because when you need more footing so you can be like Cuba Gooding Jr., and you can fuck that snow dog senseless, okay? And you need more grip to thrust that hip, because especially on ice, shit be getting crazy. I fucked it. Okay. Clap cleats. It's about the Jews. It is about the Jews. It's always ever been about the Jews. Listen, if you find a nice little Jewish broad, okay, and okay, let's say you find a little Jewish girl, and she's down with it, and she wants to get pounded hard, but you know how Jews are about the trains? Can't do that. So you gotta come packing the heat. And you know how you're gonna do that? You're gonna come with clap cleats. Because clap cleats are like tiger tanks. When you need to grip to get through any type of terrain, and you need to get in there and get deep and blow loads to destroy what your target is, use clap cleats. I'm gonna clap cleats roll right now, baby. All right. Pink Assassins. All right. All right, we're going to raid Pink Assassins today. Now, if you're a Pink Assassin at home, and by that I mean you fucking kill the pussy, I know you're already using clap cleats, but to those who aren't Pink Assassins, get clap cleats, because when you need to kill the pussy, like it's a movie made by Lionsgate named John Wick, right? Pretend that girl killed your dog, right? And you're going to go in there and you're going to tactically and with precision hit every target, right? Hit the pussy like a buffet? Pink pussy like a buffet. I remember one time I told my dad that I think that I like dude, like this is hilarious. So like I grew up in like a weird time where like I felt out of place. Like I didn't feel like people were gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe you like black chicks. It was more like I felt weird because nobody else I knew was only like really attracted to black chicks over everything else. So like I just felt out of place. But I remember one day I told my dad, I was like, hey yo man, you know, like if you put me in a room and there was a Latina girl, a white girl, a black girl, and an Asian girl, and they were all the same level of hotness, I'm picking the black girl. My dad's only response was, it's all pink in the middle, dude. And that's when I decided I needed to be an assassin. Okay? But nobody's more of an assassin than Tiger the Top G Woods. Come on, bro. Andrew Tate, take a lesson, my boy. Tiger Top G, let me rephrase that. Tiger the Top G Woods. I fucked it up again. Tiger the real Top G Woods, okay, is getting sued. I talked about this with Neil a while back, months ago, that Tiger was breaking up with his girlfriend. And he believed she was psycho enough that if they broke up, she wouldn't leave the mansion. So he said they were going on vacation, and he changed all the locks and the doors, and he dropped her off at the airport, and he went home. She is now suing him for emotional distress. And she's on a defamation tour where she's going out being like, Tiger's an emotional and sexually abusive partner. Nobody should ever love this guy. Nobody should care about him. Hey, bitch, you knew he was rich when you got with him. You knew he was with a wife before he was famous. Then he cheated multiple times and got caught by an answering machine. And you still thought to yourself, this is going to end happily. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Like swimming in a shark pen with a cut on your arm is going to end good. You know what I mean? Like going to a J.K. Rowling's rally. The fuck did I just say? What the fuck did a J.K. Rowling rally? A J.K. Rowling's rally. Rowling's rally. You know what? Scrap it. Nothing wrong with a black bean taco. We know that's the truth. Stop. We all know my motto, guys. When I'm in the strip club, which is rare, but when I am, that's when I pay my reparations. White girls get no money from me in the strip club. Still don't know what the line of choking? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. To be honest. I am now thrown off. What about the bitches? Well, my dad was over my house today, and I showed him the No Life Shaq reaction to Wet Ass Pussy, the music video with Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. And let me tell you guys what, dude. I'm back on my Meg Thee Stallion shit, bro. She's literally the hottest black woman that's ever existed. Even hotter than Cleopatra. Flip it! Okay, dude. Meg Thee Stallion is the hottest black woman that ever exists. 100%, dude. She's so hot, bro. And like, dude, I'm a whore hater. I'm a whore hater. Let's face it. I hate whores. And even in the song Wet Ass Pussy, she's saying shit that I would, like, if I knew a girl in real life and she was saying that stuff, I'd be like, oh my God, you're not worth a single fucking penny on this earth, and somebody should run you over in a minivan, right? Why a minivan, you ask? Because what's more embarrassing than getting killed by a minivan? You know what I mean? So, I hate whores. And she was saying stuff in that song that I would just like, I'd throw a bitch away for her. No problem. And even as I'm watching it and listening to it, I'm like, I'd throw it all away for you, Megan. After about 5 or 6 times, I'd realize, hey, I've got so much potential. Why the fuck did I throw it away? And I'd regret it. So I'm not going to do that. But I'd still make the mistake nonetheless. Getting killed by a golf cart? No, dude, because if you get killed by a golf cart, that's actually honorable because you're on a golf course most likely. And that's like high end, right? So minivan implies you got killed by somebody who has kids, that's poor. You know, they ain't got a lot going on. You know, the family probably ain't got multiple vehicles. They got too many kids. You know, the dad probably ain't in the picture all that much. He don't even pay his child support. Like, it's just sad. And if you're like a super hot model, like, even Priuses are more cool to you because you're like, oh my God, you care about the environment? Okay? When you're driving a minivan, people are like, oh my God, you don't know how to pull out? Oh my God, you just let him come in you? Oh my God. Minivans are worse. If you're a model like Meg Thee Stallion, I'm not a model. If you're a super fucking the hottest black chick to ever exist, you don't want to get ran over by a minivan. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know how you die to a golf cart. Somebody could literally be coming at me full speed with a golf cart, and I bet you it doesn't kill me. I swear to God, bro. Even those souped up ones that go like 30 miles an hour, like maybe it's just the delusional arrogance in me, but I really feel like I'd at least be able to step to the side and fucking bull toro it. Be like, ole! Like, there's no way I'm getting taken out by a golf cart, bro. Okay, you know what? New fear activated. When we go to Texas, I'm not hanging around any rivers or golf carts. I'm just joking, dude. I'll fight a golf cart right now. Huh? So do you guys, like, I had a weird question today. I asked ChatGPT, I said, is there any evidence that Hitler didn't like his mustache? So my thought was, Hitler originally shaved his mustache like that because he needed his gas mask to fit. So when he was walking into the chambers to see all the dead Jews, you know, he could still breathe good, right? So originally he shaved that mustache like that so he could have oxygen mask on. So when he was walking, I'm Jews! There's so many of them on the floor! This is a great day! This is a great day for the motherland! And then he's like, as he's looking around, seeing all the dead Jews on the floor in the gas chamber, oh my God! In years, in many years to come, we will have newspapers that say Donald Trump ein sex monster. And so I thought to myself, we'll get back on track. That was a dumb joke. Let's get back on track. So my high thought this morning was that originally Hitler shaved it down so he could put an oxygen mask on to walk in and see dead Jews in the chambers, right? So then I thought to myself, well, what if he actually didn't like that style? But back then there was no internet, there was no like regular television for regular citizens anywhere in the world, right? So what if he had to keep the mustache because it was so prominent? Like, he became to power while having the mustache for oxygen masks. But then because newspapers and everything only in propaganda posters showed him with the mustache, he had to keep the mustache so people knew who he was. Because let's imagine this scenario, right? Hitler goes into the bathroom, shaves his mustache, wakes up the next morning, doesn't think anything of it, walks into the room, and starts ordering people around, and people are like, who the fuck is this guy? And they kill him on the spot, right? Not plausible, not probable, but it could happen. So what if he was so paranoid that he was like, I can't even get my mustache shaved because I can't have any confusion. Maybe he hated that mustache. So I decided to look it up. I decided to look up No, I know all that. I know all that. We can talk about that in a minute. Fuck, where was I? Oh, so I thought maybe like he didn't like his mustache, and that he wanted to get like, but he just couldn't get rid of it because he was nervous and like paranoid, right? So I decided I was gonna ask ChatGPT, you know, the most reliable source of all time now, according to the news. I asked it, is there any evidence that Hitler didn't like his mustache but kept it because of prominence and lack of accessibility to change and stuff of that nature? And it told me no, that that there's no evidence that said he didn't like his mustache, but it did tell me two cool things I didn't know. So now, by the way, we've already established that ChatGPT thinks that JFK got shot in the head in 1925. So I don't know how reliable this is, but ChatGPT said that Hitler had a fear of dentists. That's a reasonable fear. If you've been gassing Jews for a couple of years, there's no way you're going to go into a room with a guy named Dr. Goldstein and let him put a fucking a thing that makes you go to sleep on your face. There's no way in hell. That's a reasonable fear for specifically Hitler. Okay? Second thing I didn't know is apparently Hitler loved movies. He loved them. And apparently his favorite movie of all time was the 1933 movie King Kong. So last week or 2 weeks ago, we talked about Reptar versus Godzilla, but now I understand why Godzilla always beats King Kong. I've always been a fan of King Kong until today, because if Hitler likes King Kong, I don't like King Kong. And that doesn't change the fact that Reptar's bodying Godzilla, but I'm glad that Godzilla always beats Kong. Down with the Third Reich, whatever. Or whatever you're supposed to say. That is beyond a reasonable fear. Fuck dentists. Oh, yeah, dude. Dentists be grimy as hell, bro. Like, first of all, okay, time out. Every comedian at some point has had a joke about, like, oh, a gynecologist. Ooh, what kind of freak wants to be a gynecologist, or what kind of loser ends up being a gynecologist? You're not good enough to work on the head, the neck, the chest, the intestines, the muscles. Oh, you're a vagina doctor. Like, every comedian's got a joke about that. But nobody has a joke about dentists. I completely forgot where I was going with that. Pooched it. Darth Vader versus Hitler? Huh. Darth Vader versus Hitler. If I remember correctly, I thought Darth Vader won the first one, Hitler won the second one, Darth Vader won the third one. Or vice versa. Because it went 1-2-1. That is the biggest fucking spider I've ever seen in my house. What the fuck? I'm not even joking. This spider's black on a black wall, and I can still see it because it's so large it has a shadow from the lights. And it's probably 7 feet from me, and even to me it looks this big. I feel uncomfortable. Stay away, you fucking spider. Bro, show us. Bro, I can't show, dude. I really would show you, but the camera, the way it's on the tripod, if I turn it that far, it'll unplug. There's just no way. No, fuck that thing, dude. What the fuck? I want to watch it perish. Alright, I'll film it on my phone and send it to you. Or I'll post it in the Discord. Alright. Why do Asians like toes so much? They're always working on feet. I will. Okay, so in my opinion, Darth Vader won the entire series. Hitler won 2, if I remember correctly. Now, if I was going to get to pick dude, I just don't have enough time. I've always wanted to do I've always wanted to do my own epic rap battles of history, but I just don't have the time, especially now with everything going on. But if I could have my dream epic rap battles of history, I would probably have That's a good ass question, bro. I'd probably I actually don't know. That's a good question, bro. Who would I have? Hmm. In my head right now, I'm thinking Shaggy and Scooby-Doo versus Ash Ketchum and Pikachu, right? Now, Ash Ketchum's verse would have to get really clever because Pikachu can only say Pikachu, right? So it'd be like Ash would have to have like Pikachu incorporated lines, right? Like instead of you, he could just have chew, like he could end like we don't fuck with, and then Pikachu go chew. Okay, we don't fuck with chew. Okay, or something like, you know, because there's blood all over your body. It seems like you're in an accident. Everybody's slowing down because they want to get a Pikachu. You know, like something like that. They'd have to get creative with the Pikachu shit, right? Okay, and then with Shaggy and Scooby, it equals out because Ash can actually spit some bars, right? But then he has to incorporate Pikachu. But Shaggy and Scooby, they're both dumb, and they'd mostly rap about food. So it's a limited setup, and then like it'd be a weird combination back and forth. It'd be I. JFK versus Lincoln. Both took headshots. I would do JFK and Lincoln versus Trump and Reagan, because the two presidents got headshots after they were president, and the other two got headshots before they were president because they're actors. Okay? Emily said Eminem and MGK. No, that one's not good for me because they already did that in real life. I would probably do something like let's see. I would do Who would be a good one to go against Trump? If we were going to have Trump versus somebody in an epic rap battle, who would it be? Like, who would Trump's enemy be? Trump versus Rob Lowe? I mean, dude, I need you to explain yourself because that might be my brain works very well in a lot of ways. I see nothing. I got nothing. How the fuck did you come up with Rob Lowe against Donald Trump, dude? Or the Florida governor? No, those aren't fun. Stormy Daniels or the Florida governor? Maybe Stormy Daniels, but I don't know. I'm thinking more like, oh, dude, Donald Trump versus Dale Earnhardt Jr. in an epic rap battles of history, and they both argue over why there should be a wall. We know what happened to Dale Jr.'s dad with a wall. We would know why he's going against Trump. Vince McMahon? Oh, dude, that would be fire, dude. Vince McMahon's a good answer. Donald Trump versus Vince McMahon. Yeah. robbing America at an all-time low. I mean, that doesn't... I swear to God, if you picked him off that one line, I'm going to freak out, dude. There's no way you picked Rob Lowe off of a meme. There's no way, bro. We're serious right now. We're looking for opponents to rap against AI Donald Trump. You like Vince McMahon? All right, good. Good. All right, we'll go out on... I got two things. You're a little late, Jer. You came in too late. I'm moving on. A Kentucky man shot his roommate in the ass because his roommate ate the last Hot Pocket. That's right. A guy was so upset that his roommate ate the last Hot Pocket that he put a hot slug into his ass, making it also a Hot Pocket. Because they're both going to jail for being in a domestic incident involving a gun, because, you know, the guy who got shot also pulled the gun. So now the guy who got shot in his ass for eating a Hot Pocket is going to have a Hot Pocket going into jail where people look and love his Hot Pocket. Dude's fucked. Literally. Okay? Ass Blaster 9000, shout out Tremors 3, dude. Okay? This one's just cool. Okay, we're going to do two things. Gave him an extra hole for jail? 100%, dude. If you're in jail and your dick is smaller than .22 because you got shot in the ass with a 22, right? Then if you've got a needle dick, you got multiple options to fuck this new inmate. It's not gay if it's a bullet wound. I mean, facts, dude. I mean, bitches' vaginas are just hatchet wounds. Know what I'm saying, dude? A pain hole. All right. You guys will like this. Marine iguanas. That's right. Aquatic iguanas. Basically, iguanas that spend a lot of their time in water can voluntarily stop their heart for up to 45 minutes to evade sharks. They can stop their heart for 45 minutes. They see a fucking shark and they're like, no. For 45 minutes, no heartbeat. Just like this. I'm a rock. I'm a rock iguana. Okay? That's insane, dude, that an iguana can stop its heart for 45 minutes to evade sharks. First of all, why don't you just join the other iguanas on land where there's no sharks? Okay? And then, this is the last thing before we do the raid. Last names. We all know about last names. We all know how last names were originally orchestrated, right? So people were like, population in this village is getting too big, so we need to have multipliers because there's 500 Johns and there's 300 Marks, right? We need last names. So people started getting last names off of what they did. So, you know, there was, you know, if your last name was Smith, your family probably did blacksmithing. If your last name was Baker, can we guess? I bet you baked shit, right? All that good stuff, right? So, I think, knowing that, it's just a silly, funny fact that a majority of the last name Johnson goes to black people. Now, you guys can figure that out for yourself. Why would black people have the last name Johnson if it's just something they did, you know, fucking, dude, cucks have been around a long time, dude. Host loves Snickers. Dick Vane, BBC. Pink Assassins. Oh, shit. And that's that. Buttercup and Kitty Cat. Go splat. Do things with that. Or whatever, chat. Oh, we only got 3 Raiders this week? Well, that's a bummer. Oh well.